Danielle here. Welcome to Danielle's Corner. Today I'm going to be sharing how to make loaded baked potato casserole. Okay, so what we're going to need is potatoes, of course, russet potatoes. It says on the recipe 2 1/4 pounds russet potatoes, about 4. I'm doing about 5. I can't do anything like, you know, they tell me to. So, okay, so you need the potatoes, you need some cheddar cheese, some nonstick cooking spray, cream cheese, sour cream, bacon, and then salt and pepper, and then your casserole dish. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first off, you need a 3-quart casserole dish and spray it with the cooking spray. Okay, set it aside. And I have the oven preheating to 425. You need about 6 slices of bacon that we're going to cut up and then cook. So let me open this up. I've not ever made this, but Barbara has made this before, and it's one of her favorite, her like go-to things. And I asked her if there was anything else, because I pre-made a bunch of casseroles for them, for the baby, so they wouldn't have to worry about food. And I said, you know, is there anything else you want me to make? Is, you know, redo anything? And she said, oh, maybe baked potato casserole, loaded baked potato casserole. And I'm like, all right, I've never made it, but hey, I'm willing to give it a shot. So, my gosh, you know, it's so hard to get bacon out of the container, out of the package, not container. Okay, got it. So it says about 6 slices, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So how are you all doing today? What's going on? What's been up with you guys? I hope everything's going good. Okay, so we're just going to cut this up. I don't know if it'd be easier just to cook it and then crumble it. That might have been better. It said to do this, so I was following the recipe, but yeah, it might have been easier to do that, but that's okay. We're already doing this, so. Okay, so I'm just going to get this, and then we will get this cooking. Raw bacon's kind of hard to cut. Or maybe I need better knives. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know if you ever made this. Comment down below. Also, if you are not subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. I would love to have you. Okay, so I'm going to finish this, and then we'll put it to cook. Okay, so we're going to put the bacon in here and let it cook. Have you guys ever used cast iron pans? I never really have, so this is new for me. I've been using them a little bit, but I'm still kind of learning, because they're like, to me, I don't know, they're different from like, I've always just used like non-stick and stuff, so I'm liking them, but it's a little bit of a learning curve for me. Okay, so I'm just going to let this cook, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Okay, now we're just going to scrub the potatoes. It says to use a scrub brush, but I don't think I have a scrub brush, so I'm just going to use my hands and scrub them down real good. And because you leave the potato peel on. I guess you can take it off if you want to, but the recipe I found says to leave them on, so I'm going to follow that. I like the potato skin on a lot of times, though. I'll even do fried potatoes with the potato skin on a lot of times. So for me, it's good. Just clean them good, and you should be good to go. Okay, so we're going to get these cleaned, and then we're going to get these diced up, like 1 inch thick, I think it said. Let me know if you guys try this, and then if you have made this before, Let me know if you make it any differently or what you do. I always like to know. So comment down below with anything like that. Okay, I think that's good. I have it a little hot there. I'm burning my hands. Okay, so now let's move on to dicing them up. Okay, so now we're going to cut these up into 1-inch chunks. I'll just start in the middle. I got the bacon still cooking back here, so I'm just going to, while I do that, I'll come back here and stir it so that it doesn't burn. Okay, so I think, yeah, it's pretty good. That seems good to me. I'll definitely link the recipe that I'm using down below. Okay, and we're going to put them in that casserole dish that we sprayed. So I'm going to set that there and just toss them in there as I get them ready. This one seems a little thicker. I never know what to do with that. Okay, we'll just do that. Okay. So yeah, we've been doing good. Just kind of getting back into the groove of things after the holidays and baby being born and everything. So trying to get back into getting into a new schedule, because now we go out to Barbara's a lot more often than we did in the past. So just getting into a new schedule, you know, trying to fit in work and school and baby and Barbara and Ethan, and so but we're doing good, getting into that groove, and it's so worth it. He's such a little joy. So yeah, I'm sure just when we get into a groove, that's when then Barbara will go back to work, and then we'll have to get into a new groove again. That's how it is, right? Just getting into a new schedule every time you turn around. But that's okay. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this and finish cooking the bacon, and then we'll come back and do the next step. Okay, so here's the bacon all done cooking. So I'm going to put on a plate, and I have a paper towel over it. And then we're going to use 2 tablespoons of this bacon grease, so don't get rid of it. We're going to use it right now, so once I get this all taken out of here. That was actually, it cooked up really, really nicely, so I'm glad. I think it is better to do it this way than to crumble it. I don't know. I think it cooks faster this way than if you do it, you know, all big. So, okay, so I'm going to set this to the side. 2 tablespoons. I have my tablespoon. I have this here. 1, 2, and do a little more because that wasn't quite a full thing. So there we go. All right. Set that aside, and now we're going to mix in 1 teaspoon of salt. It says kosher salt. If you don't have kosher salt, you can use regular salt, but kosher is a little different. So I'm going to mix that in. 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Okay, and then we are going to mix this all together, and then we're going to put this in the oven that's been preheating at 425, and we're going to put it in the oven for about 45 minutes until the potatoes are soft and begin to brown. Let's get this all mixed together. We'll put this in the oven, and then we'll get the next step prepared so that when this is done, we're prepared. This is going to be good. I can already tell. I mean, come on, potatoes. I love potatoes, though. I love potatoes. I'm such a potato person. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to put this in the oven, and then we will go on to the next step. Okay, so now we're going to grate some cheese. We need 2 cups This thing I got from Pampered Chef, and this is 2 cups. So this is really, really cool. I like this a lot. So this will be very convenient. Let's see if I can get this open. I'm going to get some scissors. Alright, I got it cut open. And now I'm just going to get this grated. And you can get already grated, you know, like the packaged grated cheese if you choose to. I do get that sometimes, but I do like getting, just grating my own. I just feel like it's just different. I don't know. I like the freshly grated cheese better, but I will use the other one a lot of times. You know, it saves time, obviously, but I prefer to do it this way if I have, oh geez, if I have the time. I prefer to grate my own cheese. I'm making a mess. Do you see the cheese all over the place? I mean, I guess I just wouldn't be me if I didn't make a mess. We went to see the new Spider-Man movie the other day. That was really good. We liked that a lot. What else have we done? Mostly gone to Barbara's. We saw the movie. Cheyenne's birthday's coming up, so we'll be doing some things for that. Still kind of planning things out. Yeah, so like I say, mostly going to Barbara's, working, just trying to get into a new schedule, some kind of schedule. But you know, with newborns, there's a lot of doctor's appointments and a lot of things, so you're always kind of like, what's going on? What's happening this time? What's happening tomorrow? Okay, I want to make sure I have a full 2 cups. Alright, I think we're good with this. Let's go on to the next step. Okay, so now we're going to mix together the cream cheese and 1 cup of the cheddar cheese. So cream cheese, we need 6 ounces at room temperature. I did take this out a while ago, so this is 8 ounces, so I'm going to have to cut it. But it usually has, yeah, it has a little measuring thing here. So 6 ounces, I'll cut it right down there. Stick that in there. There we go. Okay, set that aside. There we go. Jeez, this I tell you, I have always have something going on here. Okay. Put this in there. Let me get a spoon. Let's see. Maybe the spoon. I don't think this is a good spoon choice. Let's do this spoon. I think this one will be better for mixing cream cheese. And then a cup of this, so like half. So I'm just going to kind of take out about half of it. Alright, so we just mix this together, and then once the potatoes are done, then we put this on top of the potatoes along with more cheese. And it does say on this recipe that you can use chives on top of it. I'm not a big fan of chives, neither is Cheyenne, so we're not going to do the chives. I don't know if Barbara is, I don't think so. So she's just not going to get chives on hers. I don't know if she wants. Maybe I'll ask her, and then I could always take some on the side that she could put on top of hers. I don't think she is, though. I don't think she really cares. She's pretty easy with that stuff. Alright, so I think that's about as good as it's going to get here. So we have that mixed up, so now we're just going to wait for the potatoes to be done. Once those are done, we'll go to the next step. Alright, just took these out of the oven. See how they're nice and brown, and they smell really good. I have this mixed up. We're supposed to just dollop this all around. I have a smaller spoon because I think it'll make it a little easier. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe just my fingers will do it. Okay, so we're just going to put that all over. Set that aside. Yeah, I think just using my hands will be the best thing. We're going to put this and then the other cup. I don't think it said anything about the bacon. I need to look at my recipe and see. Because I'm sure we got to put, or do we put the bacon on afterwards? I don't know. Let's see. Let me wipe off my hands and let me look at the recipe and see. Because I don't recall it saying anything. Yeah, bacon pieces after. Okay, that makes sense. I wonder if I should have stirred it around. Oh well, too late. I'm really excited for this. I think this is going to be so good. Can't believe I've never tried this, especially since I love potatoes so much. I just usually make baked potatoes, you know, and put sour cream and cheese, sometimes bacon if I have it, and butter, you know. But I feel like this is really good and fun. Okay, I'm just going to make sure we got all that goodness out of there. Okay, put that to the side. And we have our other cup of cheese here. I'm going to spread that around. And then we put it back in the oven. It says for about 13 to 15 minutes until the potatoes are cooked through and everything's nice and bubbly. Alright, I'm excited for this. I'm really excited for this. Alright, I'm going to put this back in the oven and we'll see you back here in about 15 minutes. Alright, so here we go. I left it in there about 15 more minutes and this is what it got all gooey and toasted. So now I'm going to let it, oh actually no, let's put the bacon on. And then if you wanted to do chives, you can throw the chives on there. And it says to serve with sour cream. It says to actually dollop them here, but we're not going to, I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to wait and do it per serving is what I want to do. So you can do it however you want. If you want to throw it on there now, if you want to do it per serving, you do you. As far as this goes, this is how I'm going to leave it. And then per serving, I'll put some sour cream per serving. So yeah, I'm just going to let it cool and then we will go ahead and give this a sample. Alright, let's give this a try. I put some sour cream and then I had some more bacon. Well, I took some bacon off there and put it so it looked pretty. And that's... Okay, so let's go ahead and take some of this. So we got a potato, it's still steaming. You know, I can never wait, you guys. Okay, so we got potato. Let's make sure we have cheese and bacon. It looks like a lovely bite. I'm really excited for this. Don't want to burn myself. It tastes just like a baked potato. This is exactly how I love my baked potatoes. That is so good. I'm so excited to share this with my family. I hope Barbara likes it. Since she's the one that requested it. But I love it. It's delicious. Let me know if you guys try it. I'll link the recipe down below. And I hope you're all having an amazingly blessed day and an amazingly blessed week. And I will see you all in my next video.